nearly ready. Pom 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 pom. Oh crap. I put the old webcam instead of the new one. No! No, mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Oops. Oops. Mistakes were made. Let's see. Sorry, but I had a small technical... mistake. Ah, now it works. Now it works. Okay. We can start. I'm ready. I am ready. Dum, 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 dum. I'm ready for real or not? Yeah, I am. I just need to switch the scene. Ha! Here I am. Good evening everyone and welcome to another stream of Plane Shift, the only MMO in existence that is on 5.1.1. The only MMO that exists in the universe that is on Unreal Engine 5.1.1, at least to my knowledge. At least to my knowledge. You can say what you want, but we are. Hello, Marcelo. I'm nearly there, yes. Nearly. Hello, Ula, good evening. Good evening to you. What do we do tonight? I hope we can finish the... well, finish, maybe not, but we can finally play some instrument for real. Let's see. So let's go in directly, let's jump directly in the editor, because what we saw is that yesterday, the client was actually playing the notes. At least we were receiving messages that the notes were being played, right? And in my score I had hello, Video Nomad. Hello, maker of the only Unreal MMO in Unreal Engine. Well, I would say Unreal Engine 5.1.1. Because I think on Unreal Engine 5 there are others. But on Unreal Engine 5.1.1, I think not yet. Maybe very soon, but not yet. 0.1, 0.1, 0.1, 0.1. No, only 2 times. 5.1.1. Well, you can, probably also 5.1, by the way, but I'm not sure. Maybe the minor release is already differentiator. The patch maybe is not, but you never know. You cannot say. You have no idea. Okay. You have a MIDI keyboard, so you can start to play, you say? The next evolution would be maybe that you could directly play from the keyboard into plane shift, but that's possible, by the way. Yeah? It's very possible, but I don't have that piece yet. Actually, this code originally in the plugin was made to have the MIDI interface, so that you could play from your keyboard. But I think that's a bit weird, you know, so like you are inside a game, you have to stop, go to your keyboard, I don't know. Okay, the question is, if we get this play note, why we don't get everything else, right? So if we yeah, you see that we get the MIDI event, and we get the not on and the not off, right? You see, not on, blah blah blah, right? Time 42, blah blah blah, track ID 0. So we do have, so I just did some simple mistake. Like for example, this event is not connected to anything. Why this event is not connected to anything? Probably because we only need the note, huh? Yeah, we only need the note. That is true. So we arrive until play note, right? Play note -2, -4, -6, -7. We have a lot of minus. Yeah, but these are correct. -6, -7, -5, -4. Play note 0. Yeah, it should be okay, huh? Okay, so all of this seems to be fine. So if he's not fine, if he's not fine, it means that our our meta sound source is probably not initialized or started or whatever. Meta sound source probably is not started. Yeah, it's not started, boys. Is not. Yep. The only problem is, let me think about it, huh? I think it would be better to do it this way. So I think it's probably better if I move these two meta sound sources to be But by the way, sorry, I have another problem here that I'm not even. Yeah. I'm not even. No, we miss a piece. We miss a piece. A pretty significant, well, not a big piece, but let's say we miss the assignment to the actual sound source and the start, because the meta sound need to be active. If the meta sound is not active, it's not playing. You have one near you, but broken, huh? I brought it to a house I am dot seeking at. My uncle wants me to make a sample of music with Aztec sounds. Wow. Marcellum, I really suggest you to use this incredible MIDI synth. Right? You remember the MIDI synth that I can give you the link again, but it's insane, huh? This is super nice. I can give you the link again, but this thing is super cool. Why? I left my email. Why? I left my email already one time. Should I leave my email again? What do you mean? Maybe he's putting it in Yeah, anyway, with your email you can put the email. They probably spam you with some, but this is insane stuff, huh? This is insane stuff. Oh, it's not playing. I mean, in theory was it stuff, but it's not playing. But anyway, you can why is not playing this one? Strange, huh? I don't know, maybe he has so many settings that is not really... Wow, look at this one with the panel going up. Wow, 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 wow. There is typical Aztec sounds in my point of view. Typical. Easy Aztec sound for you there. Easy Aztec sound. Okay, so what we want to do, we want to open what? The DB, the blueprint, what? Audio player, huh? It was audio player and MIDI player, one of the two. But basically, yes, we are missing this part. We are missing this part. Now, the question is, when do we do it? Do we do it on character begin play? Or do we do it on... Yeah, I think that, I mean, You know what is the problem? The problem is that now we have everything in C++, right? We have everything in C++. So I could put also the two meta sound in C++. I don't think it's a big issue. But then I will have to load my meta sound, right? from C++ as well. And there is something I didn't do yet, but maybe we can do. So in theory, it should happen all here, right? It should happen all here. So these are audio components, right? These are audio components that should in theory leave with the character. Should in theory live with the character. Do I want to do it this way or not? Incredible that we already did a lot of stuff in Unreal Engine, but all the time there is something new that we never did, right? That we never did before. All the time. All the freaking time. Yeah, like we never initialized the component inside PS character from C++. I don't think we did. Now I think we did it maybe in PS item where we do the yes, this this. The problem is that here we are setting that mesh as root component, while what we will need to do would be to set the audio component at this level, right? Or I can just add the two MIDI sound. Yeah, I think I don't have another way. I think I need to add here the two meta sound. I'm thinking if there is another way, but yeah, in theory, yes, they can be, instead of being components. Now, but let me see one thing, because if they don't tick, we have the same problem of ticking, eh? If I don't put them there, they will not tick. And if they don't tick, nothing works. So let's not do it. Let's not do the same mistake again, right? Let's not do the same mistake again. We need two audio components here. We need they are alphabetically ordered or what? I don't know. They are like crazy ordered. Okay. Can I have an order? No? Okay. Just random order. Very annoying. Why cannot I move this thing down? Anyway, MIDI meta sound 1, MIDI meta sound 2. So these are the two that we should use. And they should be stopped as default, right? So they should not play. I don't think there is nothing saying that this is playing, right? It's just as the tick enabled, but they are not playing until you say play. I think they start... Ah, they have the auto activate. Okay. So the auto activate must be off. Because this is what we said, right? We said do this or disable the auto activate. Okay, so we disable the auto activate on both. So they don't automatically start. And then instead of this meta sound source, we use this ones that we have on the character. Forgot your skin. I always forget my skin. Thank you. Flutes, shaker, pitched drums, a lot of these I've seen already in the VST plugin, probably we use the samples. Ah, very nice. Very nice, Marcelo. So, we do this, we do this, we do this. Sorry, why we have these two thingies here? This is wrong. This is not needed. Because we use the same function with a different audio component, right? So this may be used in the future for another track or for multi-sound, but at the moment we don't care. So we don't care about that. We don't care about... yeah. So now these meta sounds need to be initialized, right? Need to be initialized. So we need to do set sound. And I think that this we can do it in the initialization of our character. Now, one of the problems with the initialization of our character is already doing a bunch of stuff, right? NPC only server side, only for me client side. Hey, this one in theory we should initialize it on every character, no matter what. I know it's a bit annoying, but there's not another way. Me, other players, and NPC client side, exactly. So this is the thing. Me, other players, and NPC client side. Me doesn't look like me. Bind to chat bubble font size changing on the setting panel. I don't think it is really only me, but fine. We don't have enough space. We have a problem of space, boys. We have a problem of space. I know it may sound funny, but that's the problem we have at the moment. So I need... So here we need to initialize our meta sound. So we need to do meta sound 1 set sound. In meta sound 2, set sound. I mean, it's a bit of a waste to do this for every character, but actually these things are not really consuming. I mean, they are ticking though. That's the problem, that they are ticking. So I think it would be probably a good idea to disable ticking temporarily until we really need the component to tick. Because at the moment these guys will be ticking all the time. And I don't know if it's really a great idea. Pum 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 param pum pum. Okay, let's say that we initialize them, and we initialize them to our what? To our new meta sound source. Okay. Right? Which, by the way, should be added to SBN. Exactly. Wait a second though. Meta sound. No, this is not a good place, huh? This is not a good place. Should be under audio actually. Right. No, source control is unresponsive. What do you mean? What do you mean, my friend? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean is unresponsive? Ah, now it's not responsive now, huh? Okay, meta sounds. Hello, Fergus. So here we have a meta sound source, which is great. So we did this, we did this. Now the problem is doing play. I think that is the issue, right? And not only play, but also stop. So do we want to have a function that we call server side? No, we want to have a function that is doing the play whenever, because in theory we are inside of this, we are inside of. So it is play musical instrument, right? It is play musical instrument. So in theory we should do this here. But then probably if we do that there, then we can also do this there, right? I mean, I don't have a problem in setting the meta sound. I don't think I have an issue in doing this. It's more the tick. It's more the tick and the play that bothers me a bit. I would be happy to remove the tick enabled. I would be happy to remove the tick enabled. Allow tick on dedicated server. Allow this tick to run on the dedicated server. I don't think that we need the tick of this thing server side. I can remove it. The problem is that I think that then nothing will work, but let's see. I removed all the tick of these things, right? So now the problem is that I need to find these two components. I need to be able to find these two components. I don't have enough space. Okay, now it's better. I need to find these two components by code, right? On my emitter character. How do I find a component? Did I do this already? I don't remember. Yeah, for sure I did a million times, because whenever we are keeping something, but when I'm keeping something, I'm going blueprints and I'm getting the blueprint. How do I get a component by? How do I get a component by name? Unreal Engine get component by name C++. My fingers sometimes. Get a component by name. I have a deja vu feeling, but I think I did it already, but I'm not completely sure. Get default sub-object by name. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Exactly what we needed. Exactly what we needed. So in our case, this is a audio component. So in our case, this is it is a U audio component something. Do you think it's called U audio component? Looks like. Okay. So it will be a U audio component, right? And it will be MetaSound 1 and MetaSound 2. We will get our default sub-object by name, where the name is MetaSound 1, right? So this will allow us to find the specific MetaSound component. And then, what we want to do, we want to enable the tick. We want to set tick enable something. So we activate it. And then we play it. And then and that's it. Right? So we start the tick and we play. Very interesting. Okay. Now, assuming that this works, that I don't know, but assuming that it works, in theory now it should play, right? Do we have anything else to do? No, because these were the missing pieces. It was the assignment and the play. Everything else I think is fine. We added a delay of 2 seconds, like there was something that was happening at the beginning. It was like butchering the first note for whatever reason. But I don't know exactly why. Okay. And we are already no more compatible with the server. GG! Is there a new free game or not? No, I got it already. Until the 9th of March. 2 days. This one I got already. Some of those games I played, but very little at the end. But some were very good. Like when they gave Death Stranding. Wow, that was a big title that they gave for free. It was like, wow, $40 value for free. Okay, compiled fine. So we will launch it in debug. We keep the server not in debug and the client in debug. Because we want to see the client side, right? And we want to hear one note, at least one note. Please. I still have the breakpoint there, so we will see at least if he's getting the components. Because I want to see if the components are recognized. Our meta sound thingy. What was that controller something? Container. Okay, there is some garbage data in our database. We have some garbage in the database. Okay, should be nearly ready. By the way, do you think we should release the server side open source or not? Because the server side is slightly easier to release open source. The client side is harder because there are a number of plugins and things and assets, and also it's super big. It's like 100 million gigabytes. But I was thinking if I release only the server side, you know, as a searchable source. Bah. Bah. Play. Okay, let me see if we get, before we time out. Okay, GG. Metasound 1 is null. Why is not getting our default sub-object? Ah, because I'm stupid like a turtle. No, turtles are not stupid at all. I forgot. I mean, I don't need the get default sub-object name of my player controller. I need the default sub-object name of my emitter character, right? So is the emitter character is the one that needs to activate his stuff. So this is what I need. Correct. Now the fact that I am another controller and I'm not owning that guy, I don't know if I can really enable his tick and enable his play. I mean, if I can really change that I don't know. That is something that has always been a bit fuzzy in my understanding of Unreal. Because there is this concept of ownership. So basically, an actor is owned, or a component is owned by an actor is owned by a player control. So in theory you can only modify things that you own, right? But I don't understand exactly the extent of that law, of that rule. I don't understand the extent of that rule. The other question I have for you guys, are we ready to shut down Legacy? I mean, on my side I am. I have no need for Legacy at the moment. Are we ready to shut it down? Did I launch the server or not? I didn't. Noob! I didn't. I didn't. Yeah, we are waiting the server to go up. I should delete some maps, maybe. It's still loading? Come on. Still loading. I should delete maps, huh? Okay, I will delete the maps after this run. I will. So let me also TP. Even if this place is a good place, because I think it's loading very fast. It's a very small level, so... Ah, now it seems to be working. Okay. I hear a sound! I hear a sound! Now, it was not really good. It was not really good in the sense that it was a bit broken. That is kind of concerning, because... That was not good, huh? That was not good at all. Was not good at all because the sound was like if it was keeping notes. Like if it was keeping notes. I am limited to 30 FPS, so you cannot even say that, you know, it was using my CPU so much that we need to implement the stop, otherwise we are never able to. And also we need to implement the wait, I'm not very happy though, because if that doesn't play right, we need to understand why. Is there delay on so the stop was done with this event, I think. Ah, we are not sending the instrument name. We are not sending the instrument name. So in theory, yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem. Okay, so we need to add that 100%. 100% we need to add this. And but guys, he didn't play right. Is very concerned about that. He didn't play properly. Why didn't play properly? I'm super concerned about that. Yeah, by the way, the instrument name. How do we send the instrument name to the add dynamic? Is add dynamic taking other parameters or not? No, it's not. So when I call this, yeah, I cannot. So probably I need anyway a player start of some kind. The issue, boys, is that it's not playing properly. But anyway, let's do a step by step. Okay, I don't know. I'm annoyed by the fact that it's not playing properly. Anyway, this is fine. So this one we can delete actually, because now we do all of this. Right, now we do all of this. But this one we really need. Because this one is the one... This PS and song event we don't really have. But we need to make. Sounded like your tick timer was not working at the correct level. Yeah, it sounded a bit like he was, yes, not matching the timing. Now it's true that our flute... okay, we check it later. Probably our flute at the moment is not a full sound, but still it's kind of weird. Server song manager. Server song manager and event song. Server song manager. Oh, we have it already. Easy. Why we need this? And no, we need it, we need it. Check trigger. So the total length, we have it in song duration, right? Didn't we get the song duration already? No? Okay. I think it was we need the end song because we need to stop the play. I just don't understand how this Heaven sound trigger. Stop song. Stop song. What is the difference between on stop song and stop song? What? Now this is basically calling on stop song. Why is calling on stop song instead of stop song? On stop song. On stop song, stop song. On stop song stops the song and, contrary to stop song, update the player's mode. Takes care of the skill ranking and of sending the stop song message to the player proximity list. Ah. But it's pretty much the same, meaning that I need any way to call stop song. Stop playing the current song. I'm not completely convinced, but fine. Let's do it exactly how it was in the old game. Fine with that. We don't have on stop song. We don't, huh? Sorry, wait a second. We have it. It's not implemented. It's not implemented. Why? Strange. In theory, this should be the same. Yeah, with the difference that now our character mode is this. What is this? I would leave it. I would leave the code exactly as it is. Ah, that's why, because I was using. Yeah, I think we may have a problem. I think we may have a problem here, but fine. I have such amazing eyes. Look at this, huh? Amazing, huh? Gimbal 20, okay. I think Stop Song is already ported. Now, if it works, I have no idea. Probably not, but... So, okay. So now we have the Stop Song and the start and the... yeah, but we still miss... Because I started from the event. We are still missing the event. The event trigger. This event trigger, right? And this event trigger, and this event trigger is calling Stop Song actor and Actor is char actor. And true, I don't know what is it, but let's say true. Now I think we should do it only if the character is valid, because he may have been disconnected, right? He may have been disconnected. So, so we have this. Now there is also all this other part of code. I mean, I don't know if we need that, but for sure we need the set parameters like we do for all the other events. I think we do it. Wait, let's do it consistently, like with the other. Let's do it consistently with all the others. Ah, no, it's already here. It's already here. Look, it's already here. Okay, it's already here. So okay. I think it's song duration, no? Song duration. Are these takes in seconds? I think are in seconds, no? Or in milliseconds? No, they are in milliseconds. They are in milliseconds. Then we get our event manager and I don't remember if it's push or what. Yeah, it's push. Now, this score ranks. What is this score ranks? Score ranks, put actor EID, score rank. I don't understand what is this. Score rank keeps the score ranks that are being played. Huh? What? Is a T map? Actor EID and score rank. So in theory he wants the character actor. He wants the character actor. I don't know why he wants the EID, but fine. For now, let's ignore this line. We will probably have to rework it, but let's consider it's okay. It's keeping some additional information together with the... Fine. So this in theory is going to stop the song after a certain amount of time, after the song finished. And stopping the song is basically allowing the game to know that you finish playing, so it's restoring your state. Right? Is restoring your player state. To peace, right? So you can play again. Yes. Let me just check if we have... Yeah, we have this. So that I didn't check. Okay, so at least we should have the stop song now, which will allow us to play the song multiple times. I just want to understand if if we get a message, on the client that the song is actually stopped. Still have the problem that it seemed that he was not playing properly, and that's a real problem. But let's see. Replicated string must be passed by. Okay. Ah. Okay. Beep 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 beep. Para para pa pa pum. Para para pa pum. Sorry, I was checking something else while it was compiling. Still compiling. So let's say that now we have, in theory, we have all the structure, you know, ready to actually play things, right? So we have everything set up to play. So now we need this guy to play things the right way, like he was doing it in the sample project. In theory, everything is identical. So I'm trying to understand why. Well, one difference probably is that the sample, the flute sample, is maybe not is maybe not a full thingy, full audio. So maybe he has a pause at the beginning, a pause at the end, and this is what was like breaking it up a bit. That's a possibility. I hope it's that, because if it's not that, I really have no idea, because I did all the test. I did all the test outside of the game, you know, just to be sure that we could properly play a MIDI file, right? So I don't have to debug inside our game why it's playing, is not playing. So I did everything outside exactly for that reason. But now we see that it's not playing it properly. And in theory, the setup is the same. So is the stop... wait a second. Is the stop... yeah, because I think that the stop was... Anyway. Yeah, there are... few more things to manage, you know, like when the player is stopping something, the other, so when the player is disconnecting, when the player, so there are a number of sub cases really that makes this more complex. But let me just check one thing. When we are here and we are playing, I want to be sure that this sound is okay. This sound is probably not the best sound because he's having a long pause and he has also some startup, right? Which is not what we want. So we want to have a full sound. I think someone gave me the other day a link to some sound that he found, and actually I didn't put it here. Strange. Ah, yes, it is here. Where did I extract this thing? I think I extracted. Ah, it's here, it's here, it's here. Yeah, we should call it flute or ordinario, bro. The folder is in use. I think there is Audacity open or something. Okay, anyway. So a C5, right? A C5. C5. Why there are 3 different types of C5? Why there are 3 types of C5? Was the volume? What the hell? I don't know if we really want to have a startup, right? Because the startup is the problem. So if I have a startup like this, that you see starts, you know, when the note is very fast, I mean, it's true that is less than a 1/10 of a second. Yeah, so it's super short. So maybe it's okay. Maybe we can live with that. Beep. Wow, that is 5 seconds? Holy moly, 5 seconds. Isn't 5 seconds a bit too much? It is 6 seconds of sound. Let's do this. So let's go PS sounds. Let's go here. Can I go there? And let's say flute full. And we call it C5, right? And we call it C5. Okay. So now that we have our C5, Now that we have our C5, we import it here. Okay. Now the volume is pretty low. The volume may be a problem, huh? The volume we may want to increase. Now, not by 20 dB, but we need to decide. I mean, they will all have to be the same, though. They will all have to be the same. So if I increase one, I need to increase all of them the same way. New peak amplitude. So or we decide a value here, you know, that the new peak is that. Bam. Bro, that's a flute. It's not my fault. It sounds like a sheep, but it's actually a flute, okay? It's not my fault. Successfully reimported C5. Okay. So now that we have the C5 re-imported, now that we have the C5 re-imported, and I save it because it needs to go on disk, and now I say C5. Well, let's just do this 1 second because otherwise I'm just wasting my time. So I would just do C5, right? And so we just force this knot anyway. In theory we could even force it for all the others to be sure that we have all the notes. Right? Yeah, let's force it all the same. Okay, now we can see if he's playing it right or not. Now I think probably will not play it properly, but I'm very confused of why. I'm very confused of why it will not play it properly. Let me go not debug mode, because you know debug mode is anyway slowing down the client significantly. We are already in a debug build, plus we are in debug mode with Visual Studio, and here we are speaking milliseconds, right? So it may be the cause of the song being off, right? So let me try just to launch it normally. Waiting for the... Did I recompile everything? I think I did, huh? Oh, I hope I did. I said I would delete the maps and I didn't do it. Okay, I'm going to do it now. Going to do it now. Let's delete some maps. Anyway, all these maps are in our subversion, so we don't really care. Ah! They are all updated because I recalculated the lights. That is true. Should I check them in? Yeah, I think I should. I think I should check them in with the relight only for all maps. I don't understand these shared assets, but fine. I think it would be 100 or 200 megabytes of update minimum, because it's basically all the maps that we relight. Yes. I think now all the infrastructure is in place. If he's playing wrong, I don't know. But really, all the infrastructure is in place. Okay, should be enough. This is also in the wrong place. Now we should start way quicker. Way quicker, boys. Okay, click on play, yeah? I think considering we have the same note is technically correct. I think now is technically correct because we have the same note. Ah. The event of stop song didn't happen. The event of stop song didn't properly trigger. The event of... Okay, so let's try to change the notes. Let's forget for a second the stop, I mean, because it's just annoying to do. So let's import the other notes, okay? Assuming that it is the right way. And we will import it under audio. Where do we have the musical instruments? Do we already have the musical instrument anywhere or not? No, huh? We don't, huh? So I create a new directory and we call it musical instruments. I don't think I have it in any other place. I don't think I have it in any other place. So let's create a new folder. We call it instruments. And then we call it flute. Now, depending on the type of instrument we will have, I think we will have to... I don't need a big change than the sound for before. No, there was a big difference. Before we had some pauses but now... Anyway. Don't worry. Don't worry. I think there is a chance. There is always a chance. Why this A5 is referenced in so many places? I don't get it. But anyway. Is reference in player controller? What the fuck? I will call it delete me. I will call it delete me. Okay, who remembers the number that we used for the volume of this one? Was it 18 or 17? I don't remember. Or -10, I don't remember, boys. GG. No, it was not 17 for sure. -8. I mean, I can do it again, but probably was or -7 or -8. Or -7 or -8. Probably -8. Let's say -8, okay? Let's say -8. So we need... we need all the thingies. We need... we need all the... no? So we need the C5, we need the D5. Oh my god. We need the D5, we need the E5. We need the F5. We need a G5. And that's it? There's nothing above G5? What? Holy shit. There is no A5? Ah, there is. A5, B5. Okay, let's start with this. Now here the volumes are all fucked up, huh? Now here it seems that the volumes... So I will have to normalize the volume to minus... We said -8, right? We said -8. And also I want to cut off the beginning. I know it's a bit of a pity, but it's better this way, believe me. It's better this way. And I want to stop at exactly at 5. Well, exactly. I mean, it's not so important we stop exactly at 5, but we would like to stop pretty much at 5. So the 5 seconds is the maximum length, you know, of our thingy. And then we export it this way. And we call it D5, right? Then we close it. We go on this guy. We do the same. We amplify -8. And we cut off the first part. And we stop at 5. And we save as E5, right? And then we close it and we take this other guy and we amplify to -8. It is a fun job, huh? It is a very fun job. I know you would like to be in my shoes now to do this. I know. You don't have to tell me that this job of cutting and pasting is the best job in the world. What is this? What is this bump at the beginning? Bro, you really fucked up there. You really did a thing. You know what? We're gonna move it. Because otherwise the volume is wrong, understand? Because the amplification with -8 total, you know, will give an incorrect thingy. So it is G. So we export G. What about the new sound thing? Can a musician sing when he play? In your choice, I don't know, but eating your cookie. What? What are you saying, Hula? Are you typing random stuff or is it real stuff? Are you typing random stuff or what? Now, if you say if the new voice, you mean with the voice plugin, right? So we have the voice plugin. So yes, one can play and the other can sing. Correct. Correct. It's very nice, huh? This is what you wanted to do in Plane Shift, right? One play, the other sing. Yes, 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 yes. Now we can. Now we can. Now we can. Okay, the good news is that we are nearly done. The good news. Oh, fuck. Why have again D5? No, mistakes were made. No, that is B5. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. No. Everything is good. Everything is good. Don't worry. Don't worry. My game is speaking. You working? Not the same guy? Yeah, the same guy. The same guy. The same guy can do both. Easy. He can. The same guy. The same guy can play one instrument and can sing. Absolutely. Absolutely, yes. Aha, you didn't believe, huh? You were thinking I would answer no. But I answer yes. You were thinking, huh? For sure it's not possible. You were thinking, huh? I don't believe this guy. I think you can implement a mixer at an higher level. What do you mean a mixer? Everything is at the same. I mean, no, a mix. No, I mean you have to mix your voice. I mean you have to sing at a proper level. It's based on your microphone. It's based on your microphone output. Why this G5 is significantly smaller than everything else? Try playing a flute and singing at the same time. Well, that's true. Well, that's true. So actually, in Plane Shift, you will be able to play a flute and sing. But it's not technically possible in real life, yes. Yeah, that's a problem. I mean, I can disallow it. But for example, the tambourine or the guitar, right? But yes, the flute, no. The flute is definitely not possible. Do you think that -9 is C5? I have no idea. I assume it is, but I mean, we have it in the other project. I think yes. We are missing one note. Why we're missing one note? We're missing one note because we were going until the next C. So in theory, we are going up to C6. Is there a C6? Yes, there is. Very nice. Very, very nice. Don't worry, we will have all the songs. There will be a lot of firi firi fi. Firi firi fi, firi fi, firi fi, firi fi, firi fi. I don't understand why G5 is so small compared to the others. It's just because the sound is more, I don't know, it seems to be wrong, right? Let me just double check it again. Why G5? Why G5? Why G5? Why G5 is different from the rest of the universe? Why? Hey, yes, it is smaller because here there is more amplitude at the bottom. It's not very even. I don't know. Maybe it's just the way it is. Maybe it's just the way the sound waves are working. I don't know. But G5 is definitely, yeah, in fact is a bit bigger though. Meh. Meh. Okay, so we have all the notes, including, oh no, I didn't import it yet, huh? Including our C6. No, I imported it. Where is C6? I see it. C6. Okay. So we do C6. By the way, I will have to name them flute C6, but it's okay. Okay, now the moment of truth. Now is the moment of truth, boys. Drum roll. In your shoes. I don't ride it every day. In your shoes? What do you mean in your shoes? You can have your tambourine in your shoes. I mean, you can use the drums with your feet, but not the flute. The moment of truth. The moment that we all are waiting for. Go. What the fuck? What? 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 Okay. 1 second. 1 second. Okay, so the first thing we are gonna check. The first thing we're going to check are what was that? What was that, boys? What was that thingy? What was that? What was that thing? I mean, when you in the code of the game said we dream about to be you. We are talking about being you, and the code of the game you say dream about be you. Ah, you dream about in your shoes, yes. Ah, yes, that in your shoes. Marcelo giving a database that is the beginning of something. Yeah, the problem is that is wrong, Hula. We are not playing properly. We are not playing properly at all. Okay, let's see 1 second what happens. Okay, so we have a play note 52. What? Play note 52? What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Are you serious? What did what? What? There is something significantly broken. Play note, right? Play note. Note. Play note, note. Okay. Play note, note. Play note, note. Note. MIDI event minus 69. MIDI event minus 69. MIDI event minus 69. What the? You crazy? Ah, but this controller, program change, controller. Okay, all of this we don't care at all. We care only about not on. Why we are receiving this event if we said that we are skipping all of this? Right? I mean, all of this should not even go through. But anyway, it's not going through because we are filtering on not on. So this program change controller are not going anywhere. Okay. So we can ignore. Okay, fine. We can ignore all of this. Okay, this is not getting played. What is getting played is this. So we have a -8 note. I mean, the first note, for whatever reason, is always destroyed. I don't know why, but the -9 is never happened. The first note is always destroyed. I've seen it already. So you will not have the first note of your score. So you will have to put a pause. I think there is a bug in the MIDI thingy, and I cannot fix it. But it's not too much of an issue. You see that it starts from 8. Right? It starts from 8. So we are having a 8 note, -8 note at 41 seconds and 512 milliseconds, right? Then we have a note off, the same one, about 400 milliseconds later, which seems to be correct, right? Then we have -7, right? -7 on at pretty much 2 milliseconds after. Then we have -7 about half a second after. Yeah, so it seems to be correct actually. -6 on, -6 off, -4, -4, -2, -2, 0, 0, 1, 1, 3, 3, and then it restarts from -9. Now here the -9. Now these notes are super fast, right? And they are at a distance of about 50 milliseconds. But 58, yeah, exactly. But it seems to be perfect, actually. It seems to be perfect. I mean, the data that we receive, I mean, assuming that we have... -9. But it was a -8. -9, -8. -8 is not coming out here. -9. Because -8 doesn't exist. Why we have a -8? Also, -6 doesn't exist. I know. I know why. I know why. Because we loaded the one with the alterations. And we are missing the notes. The good one is this one. Fuck, I'm already playing. We were playing the one with the alterations. Wait. There is a chance for us, boys. There is a chance for us in this world to be able to play a flute. No, I launched the editor. Mistakes were made. I know only database of graphical AI online. You have been doing well on visuals. I'm not trying to control net that you could use corridor crew. A movie sort of stylized animation. Go. Go. Yeah, we had the alteration. The alteration we didn't put in yet. I think in the future I will probably... I mean, if we could at least visualize the score, I think would be nice. But... Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Yes! GG! GG! It worked, boys. It worked. Now, I have no idea why the end of the song... I don't know why the end of the song is not triggering, but I think that the end of the song... The problem with the end of the song is... It's kind of strange, huh? The end of the song... The end of the song. The end of the song. Because the way we do it, we calculate... Thank you. Yeah, I know. Thank you. So, the way we do it is that... The way we do it is that we calculate the length of the song up front, and then we trigger the stop song, right? On the server side. Yeah, for sure on the server side, because the server song exists only on the server side. So then we call this, right? We check if it's not playing. If it's not playing, we don't do anything. Do I put... Yeah, we didn't anything. Did we say is ended? Bye. We set the mode to peace, right? So, I don't know if this part is actually executed or not. But it seems that this part is not executed. So, something is happening. And our trigger doesn't trigger. Basically, our trigger doesn't trigger. Now, why our trigger doesn't trigger? This trigger doesn't trigger, which is the end of the song. The end of the song doesn't trigger. The end of the song doesn't trigger maybe because we passed in a wrong song duration. So this is actually in second instead of milliseconds. I have no idea. Set parameters. Delay ticks. Delay in seconds. Hey bro, in seconds. I need it in milliseconds. Okay, in seconds. Okay. In seconds. So yes, multiply by 1000 was a bad idea. Can we seal it at the top then at least so that we okay. So we may wait 1 second more, right? But I think I broke it. We may wait 1 second too much, but come on. Wow. It actually plays. I'm pretty happy that it plays. I'm very happy that it plays. It's very nice. I mean, there was no other outcome really because we tested it outside, you know, of the project, and that was working fine. So I really suggest to everyone to test the stuff outside first, because if you test it inside is... Why we don't have a message saying blah 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 started playing the song? Why there is no something like you started playing the song or something? There is no message for this? I think in the old game there was, no? I mean, we need it. We need and by the way, we needed multicast. We needed multicast because but anyway, you know what we do now? We do this. Now we do this. We test the stop of the song, which in theory should work, and then we tested multiplayer, right? So that if the other guy can listen to your song, in theory should work without any problem. I don't see any issue because we are already multicasting everything. But you never know. Because this is actually another player, you know. Okay, let's first test the stop song. So now in theory he stopped. And I should be able to play again. Holy shit. Okay, the second time we have a small issue. The second time we have some problems, but let's try the third time. Third time completely fucked up. I don't know exactly what is happening, but probably I'm just not resetting, you know, I'm not just resetting the... I don't know what I'm not resetting, but it's something that is not reset the proper way, and the previous audio component is still playing. I think probably, yeah, probably the previous component is still playing somehow. And because in terms of notes, let me see if the notes are fucked up, but I don't think the notes will be fucked up because it's exactly the same song, right? So I think that the notes will be perfect. -9, -7, -5, -4, -2. Yeah, exactly. 0, 1, 2, 3, and the time. Let me just check the time if for any reason. 8:23. Well, actually, 8:23. No, it's correct. 88, 98, 9, 95, 9. No, it's correct. It's correct. So it's something in the meta sound. I think that we have the meta sound still playing somehow, and we just need to reset it. You know, we just need to reset it in some way. I don't know exactly how, so we will have to check how. But so now, ignoring for a second the fact that we cannot, but anyway, we managed to play twice, right? So it means that the stop is working now. The stop is properly working. Then the play twice is not working, but the stop is. So now I want to log in with 2 clients, and I will try to listen to the song on the second client. In theory, works the same because we are sending the song. We are not sending the notes, right? So we send the song to the second client, and the second client is playing the song locally in the same way the first client did. So in that sense, it's pretty efficient, right? It's pretty efficient. Edunader. I remember this guy. I remember this guy. So we will play with this character, with the Lemur character, but we will listen on this one. You know, when I'm activating the window, the sound is switching between one or the other. So if I'm listening here, I will not hear this sound, right? So if I play and then immediately switch, it actually worked perfectly. So the second character can actually hear the song. Yay. You may say I don't believe you. Okay, you don't believe me. I can shut down the audio. By the way, okay. At the moment, the notes are not associated to a mixer. So at the moment, the notes are not associated to anything. What should we associate the instrument to? Ambient? Probably ambient, huh? I mean, for sure not interface, for sure not music. Yeah, it should be ambient. So it would be ambient volume. It will be ambient volume, yes. So why the second time? Okay, so I think everything works. The only problem at the moment is that the second time you play, things go really bad. It is kind of very weird. This is very weird that the second time we get this weird issue. My feeling is that the second time, because I'm using a bit of a trick, right? The trick that we are using to properly have envelopes work is to use two meta sound, right? The two meta sound are played at the same time. Sorry, the two meta sound are played in a kind of a flip-flop kind of scenario, right? And I think that when we play the second time, maybe we didn't close properly the two meta sounds, so they are still playing, right? They're still playing. And that's an issue. So I think what I can do when we trigger the stop song, so I will have to go client side. Which is similar to this, right? It's similar to this. I have to go client side, search for all the players, including me, use this receive stop musical sheet, or even better, I create my own timer on the client for the music to stop, which, by the way, I think is exactly what we were doing in the old game. So what I'm thinking is when we receive so here, basically here, right? Here we create an event, right? We create an event the same way to stop the song client side. To stop the song client side, yeah, exactly. Okay. So yeah, the only annoyance of this we need this get duration. We need this get duration before, and this get duration should be sent to the client as well, so it doesn't have to recalculate the duration of the song, right? So we want to pass this as well, This is in seconds, right? This is in seconds. So song duration. Song duration. Song duration. Fuck. So create a timer that will stop the song. That will stop the audio components at the end of the song, right? Yes. Okay. So I need to do this the same that we do here. I think I can do it, right? I can do it assuming that no, because that this is usually a server side timer, but I don't think it's any different, right? So we can do this, set up, yeah, exactly the same, and we push and we do, and then this will be triggered. Now the only issue is that no, because I mean, yes, we can, but the trigger will be different, right? If we are client side, we need to do something different. We need to stop the meta sounds. I don't know why I'm passing song duration twice, by the way. But I think originally the code was passing in the song duration as well. I don't know if this is really used, but the time the song started. Oh. No, that is not the time the song started. But anyway, we can add a new parameter here, right? Which is a bool is client, which by default will be false, and we can say states if the event is is running server side or client side, right? So we added this thing here, and we say is client equal to in is client, right? And then now we say true, and we say false on the other side. I don't remember where is it. Here we say false. Could you stop the music of the game when you play? Yes. There is also the ability to... Now, at the moment we don't have it in Unreal, but yes, there will be a button to stop playing, yes. There will be a button to stop. At the moment I don't have, but I will add it. This is the song. This song end is the natural end of the song. So when the notes are finished. This is what we are doing now. But we will also do the one where you actually stop the song, which I think is this. When you stop the song manually. So we do both. So now, now when we trigger, right? Now when we trigger, we obviously need the actor to be valid, that's fine, but here it will split, right? Because if his client we should do different stuff. I don't know what yet, but so if his client wow. So if his client we need to stop the I think we need to stop the audio component. Yeah, the annoying part is that I need to search them again. That is not very nice, but I don't think I have a better way. Because I don't think I have a better way. I will have to search again these two guys. I will have to do this again. Yeah. I think I need to do that again. So I will have to take my character actor, get the default, set the tick to false, and then call stop, right? So this will stop my meta sound. Now, I don't know if this is enough though, because this is only stopping the meta sound, but it's not resetting the meta sound. I don't know if there is a meta sound reset or something. There is a reset parameters, but I don't think it's what we need. So let me try like this. Like this, at least we stop everything when he's completed. But I think the problem I have is in the flip-flop. Because I think the problem I have is in the flip-flop. I think it's in I think it's in this flip-flop. Because my feeling is that the last note was still playing, okay? I'm not 100% sure of that, but that's my feeling. That the meta sound was not closed, and so the previous song was kind of still playing. Now, even if it's not, it should not be possible. Because we have the note off. We have the note off, so why the second time is all crazy? Why the second time is all crazy, boys? I don't know. The first time is perfect. The second time is all crazy. What is this thing? Static mesh property overwritten for component static component. What is this? Yes, item actor without call to modify static mesh changed. What? You crazy? By the way, we are missing the first note, but that's fine. Holy shit. Okay, I think we need to test it in our example, right? I think the problem will be identical. I think the problem will be identical in our example project, in our dummy project. We don't have to test this in plane shift. We can test it in. The only problem now is past midnight. We will have to test it on the other project, play twice and see what happens. I don't think I have a way to play twice at the moment, but I need it. I need a way to play twice in the dummy project, and most likely the issue would be the same. How can I because this dummy project is working slightly differently. It's working with this is the dummy project. So this thing is stop MIDI, stop audio. You see that it's probably doing something more here. Let me see. Set volume multiplier to 0, destroy component. Wow. Is destroying the actor. What? What is this? You're not calling this. By the way, here it seems to be a bit slower. No? I don't know. I have the feeling it sounds a bit slower here compared to what we have in our main game, but the point would be if we could play twice. This thing is not really designed to play twice because you see everything is on begin play. So when the game starts, this is when the game starts. So when the game starts, it's doing this stuff. Maybe what I can do, let me think about it. Let me think about it. Because we don't know when he stops. We don't know when he stops. Well, we can just wait a certain time, and after a certain time we do it again. Yeah, why not? Let's have a timer. Let's have a timer by function name. That after I don't know, 20 seconds, so we are sure that this thing finished, right? After 20 seconds is calling a new function, and this new function is like play again, right? Play again. And play again. And so it's just waiting 20 seconds and then it's playing it. Now play again. What needs play again do? Play again should probably just restart from here. No. Play again should play again, because in theory it's the player that is no, I don't think it's any of these two. MIDI player or audio player. I think maybe asset player. Yes, I think it's this. Let me try restart. So if I do restart song there, and then here in my function I search restart song. Okay. Restarting song. Okay, let me try like this and see what happens. Beep, beep. Fuck, it works here. Fuck. I was hoping to get the same problem also in the dummy project. Now here I'm doing a bit more than just restarting, right? Because I'm actually reloading the MIDI file completely. No, but in theory it's the same, because this start MIDI processor is the same as my start MIDI processor is is the start MIDI processor is the same as this. What is this? False and true. Background false. Use gain time true. But in theory this start is the same of this start. Now we don't reload. Well, actually we do, because we reload We reloaded the audio component as well, the MIDI component as well. So we reload this. We reload this. Let's say that probably the only thing is that we are re-registering. I mean, we are not reusing the same component, right? So you see that I do a new MIDI component here, right? So every song we play, we generate a new MIDI component, which is probably not the greatest idea, but anyway, I finished my time for tonight. But I think we did pretty good. So we managed to have, you know, the song properly playing in the game. We imported all the basic notes. We tested also the multiplayer, and we enabled the stop song, which was very needed. Now we are facing this problem of the song repetition, but we will fix it, boys. We will fix it. We will fix it. So with that, I'm going to bed, and I'm saying goodbye. And we will see each other tomorrow if you still want to follow our progress. And meanwhile, I remember you that you can play the game. The game is released. The game is available. You go to our website, planeshift.it. You click on download and you can play it right now. And if you want to click on follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube, that's also a good idea.
By the gods, this can't be happening.
You can... you can go to our Discord. And you can also go to our Patreon. Why not? There is a Patreon website. Did you know it? Yes, there is. Look, Patreon. You can support us when you know, do stuff. Okay, so with that, goodbye. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Bye. Bye.